Well, hey, good morning. It's Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, going on 7:45 a.m. So, remember I've been talking about using maple syrup as a sweetener. And I went to the market, and usually they'll have some little jugs of it. They didn't have any. But yesterday, I got my dinner from Cracker Barrel, and they stuck in with it this little bottle. Now, I noticed it used to say 100% maple syrup. Now it says 100% pure natural syrup. So I looked at it, and it's still from Maple Grove Farms. It says 50% pure maple syrup, 50% cane syrup. So I guess they're cutting back everywhere on everything. But it ought to have a mapley, open it up. It's not as strong as 100% maple syrup, but, let me give it a taste. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it has a maple flavor. So, oh, excuse me. Who cares about how it smells? It tastes mapley. Okay. Oh, all right. So it's, I've told you before, things are blooming here like crazy. I hope we don't have another frost or freeze, which could happen into the middle of April here. So, I love the flowers, but I hate the pollen. Okay, so I've been packing up to move, and usually I'll hang things on the insides of my kitchen cabinet doors that I like to refer to, whether it's, recipes or, in my case, caffeine contents of coffees. And I thought I had everything taken down. And I opened a cabinet this morning, and I found my Coffee Tasters flavor wheel. I want to take that with me. So I thought, well, let me look at this. And under sweet and sugary, here, I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. Okay, Coffee Tasters flavor wheel. I probably got it from Amazon or something. So under sweet and sugary, it's got maple syrup. So I'm going to make sure that this Cape Town Lungo is mapley this morning. So I have got a lot of oat milk in here. Oh, and it's very hot. Let me give that a little stir around. Okay, it didn't melt the spoon. That's good. I like oat milk. I like almond milk too. Alrighty. So I'm not going to put in the syrup yet. First, I'm going to go ahead and put the coffee in and taste it and see how it is. Okay, so here we go, the Lungo button. Something that I learned when I was working in a manufacturing plant was they said, I don't remember, there was like a little saying that you used, but basically it meant, okay, hang on, I don't want to spill this. What you were supposed to do is, you see it, okay, you point at it, and you say it out loud, whether you're counting or whatever it is. So that's why I always say the Lungo button, so that my finger won't go to the espresso button. Okay, so I'll give this a stir, and I'm going to taste it. Ooh, I hope it's not going to be too hot. Oh, hey, Phyllis is watching. Good morning, Phyllis. Alrighty. It tastes very nice, but I am going to sweeten it. How much should I put in? I don't know. How about a spoonful? These days, here, let me get a tissue here. Oh, my goodness. Definitely allergy season. These days, when you give kids, or you take any kind of medicine, if it says take a teaspoonful, they usually give you one of those little medicine cups, and it'll say 5 milliliters. When I was a kid, your parents took whatever size teaspoon they had. Back in those days, I think silverware was more sort of standard. They didn't have all these interesting and unusual styles and shapes and stuff. But still, they put it in just a regular teaspoon, that they would use to stir their tea. And that was your medicine. So, pretty interesting, huh? Alrighty, all stirred up. Needs more, definitely needs more. This is a big cup of coffee here. This is maybe, could be 10 or 12 ounces. Okay, there's another spoonful. All right. Now, I love maple. I mean, I drink this whole little bottle. I mean, it wouldn't be healthy, but, well, we'll see how much of this little bottle goes in here. I bet it's going to end up being half. Okay, I'm starting to get a little sweetness. I am going to go ahead. You know how I always say I have a problem with putting too much of something in, but yeah, it's going to end up being about half a bottle. But with this, like I said, I wouldn't mind drinking it straight, so I don't think I can spoil this by putting too much in. Okay. We'll see here. Well, oh my goodness. This is great. Oh, okay, and here I am spilling it. Okay, wait. You hear that beeping? All right, one of my electrodes came off. See, I don't know if you can see this right here, but it's like, looks like one of those old things they put on you for an electrocardiogram or something. That's my electronic bone growth stimulator. I've got 2 electrodes there, and they send electricity into your bones, so that causes the bones to be attracted to one another. So when they grow back together. That's after my spine surgery that I had, let's see, January 29th. So that was what that beeping was. It was telling me one of the electrodes fell off. Okay, here we go again. This is so good. So good. It tastes rich and full. It's got the coffee flavor, the oat milk, and it's got a mapley taste. Oh, hey, Josh is watching us. Good evening. Okay, now, Josh, it's March 22nd, 2025 in Melbourne, Australia, where you live, and it is 10:53 p.m. Am I right? Did I get it right? Oh my gosh. Not that it's going to, be of any help for me knowing what time it is in Australia. I don't know, I guess other than, morning, evening, middle of the night. So if I ever call you, it won't be in the middle of the night. Hey, I got it right again. Okay, so you don't have Cracker Barrels in Australia, do you, Josh? Phyllis, I don't know where you live. I was thinking you lived in the South, but maybe it's at the Midwest. Where do you live, Phyllis? And do they have Cracker Barrels where you are? Here, I still got the bag from the Cracker Barrel meal. If it looks familiar at all. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Okay, Phyllis is in Illinois. So do they have Cracker Barrels in Illinois? I guess they're not going to have them in Australia because an old country store in the United States is not going to be the same kind of old country store they'd have in Australia, right? Okay, one more taste here. Now see, here's the point where if you really like the flavor of something you've added, you have to make an important decision. Am I going to add more, or is this enough? I tell you, this is, I used to add more, but I've realized after ruining enough cups of coffee that if it tastes good, leave it. Leave it as it is and enjoy it. Oh, Phyllis says, yeah, they have Cracker Barrels in Illinois, but like the closest one to her is 25 miles away. Yeah, so they don't have many there. Whereas here, there's a Cracker Barrel at every interstate exit, and then even more, I think. So, yeah, some towns will have two. We've got one here right off the interstate. And the food there is always so good. Well, anyway, so I won't keep you long this morning. I've got a lot more packing to do. You know, after you've packed all the big stuff and the medium-sized stuff and the smaller stuff, it's like there's little bits and pieces, and you go, I don't know what to do with this. So you know what I did? Now, I still have more to go, but a couple of friends came over, and they just sort of went through like vacuum cleaners, and whatever they saw, they put it in a box. If it was, breakable or something, they wrapped it up in bubble wrap or whatever. And see, I couldn't have done that. I would have been sitting there going, oh, do I need this? Should I keep it? What is it? And it would have taken me too long. So the best way is to just, have friends go through and pack it up. And then when I get moved, I'll open boxes. And then I'll go, when I don't have a time crunch with a moving date. What is this anyway? Oh, wait, this is a charger for, they don't even make anymore, for a phone that I had in the, 1980s or something. Well, anyway, I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, and in Josh's case, a wonderful night. You must be a night owl, Josh, or else your baby's not sleeping. Okay, well, I'll talk to you soon, all righty?